Lost the moral high green. I've lost it.
Listen to what I've got to say.
Don't point at me.
My flesh.
Don't point at me. Don't point. It's unprofessional. Don't point at me.
So did mine.
Died in World War.
Whoa, right out the gate, we've got raised voices, fingers flying, and accusations of unprofessionalism. Quick legal insight. In the UK, pointing or gesturing aggressively in a tense situation could escalate to public order concerns, but it's not illegal. So is this just passion or posturing? Question to audience. Would you see this as disrespect or justified frustration? Unds are involved? Or does safety and privacy take priority? Drop your thoughts below. We read every comment.
Yeah? And what about maybe his? What about his family that may have done the same? Yeah? Do you? But you don't arrest him with pride. Don't stop pointing at me as well, Sergeant. Don't point at me. Oh, you look very angry. Welcome back to the channel. We're here again in Birmingham on Remembrance Sunday, and this is going on outside Barclays Bank.
I'm not here for a problem. I'm not going to go. We get this a lot. What annoys me is not even the Asian you have any troubles last night? The last one was sound. Yeah, I put them on camera. I gave them the chance.
Boom. Double standards are on the table. Here's the big question. Why do some groups get moved on while others don't? This speaker's highlighting a classic tension in public policing freedom of expression versus perceived agitation legally. Police discretion plays a major role here, but it often feels selective. What do you think? Is this biased enforcement, or just how crowd control works?
We did with that guy, the white guy who goes to Palestine family, so yeah. But Scriber just started getting in front of us, calling us Nazis.
See, I see, like, if I was to go over there, for instance, which I'm not going to, by the way, right, and I was to say something derogatory to a group of people protesting, I imagine I'm going to be moved on for being an agitator. So why is it when we go to film these protests and they can get in our faces and call us Nazis, why is it's a complete different story then? Like, it's... I know, but... Oh, well, of course. Don't protest in a public place, right, if you don't want people seeing it.
Filming is right. Public places. And if you tell us about the situation like that arise, we can send them to mediate.
Yeah. Your liaison, I know.
Mediate. Try and make sure, like, one, you get your content when you probably want. Yeah. And two, they get their event and their.
For me, it's a spectacle. I'm literally in the middle. I've got no opinion either side, which is perfect for me being I did that years ago with politics. I don't know. Same with this.
You're here exercising your right.
Yeah. Was it Article 10, isn't it? Freedom of expression, isn't it?
Expression.
Yeah.
If you've been in the video before, they will do you.
With an IV drip in his arm while he was burnt alive. Remember these people, because these are the people who we are standing here for today. These are the people who we are resisting for. These are the people who we are fighting for justice. The names that are on these sheets are names of martyrs who have been brutally murdered in Palestine from the age of 0 to 16. There is no justification for what is happening in Palestine. And we must continue to raise our voice, because if we allow our politicians, our government, our councillors, if we allow them to silence us, then we will see no change. Continue to boycott. We expect a massive movement.
I just live streamed the Remembrance down the road. It was I thought I'd live stream it for people that can't get out. Because he did the fireworks, didn't you? And quite a lot of people watched his video on the fireworks. People that can't get out saying thank you. Yeah.
over millions
Yeah, there's loads of people there, yeah. You'll see your local cinemas, you only see London now on TV. Yeah. You don't know what's actually happening in your own area. Yeah. People who come from your own areas.
Are you finding, like, take these protests out of the equation, are you finding on a whole there's more protesting on issues than there was, say, a few years ago?
Yeah, I think there's more public knowledge around it, isn't there?
Yeah.
About protesting, and like you say, all the different articles that the human rights and everything. People can protest about what they want, but like you say, if you take this away from the equation, it's quite a general consensus across the board. Obviously, we only work West Midlands, I don't know what goes on down London, but this tends to be the hot topic.
Yeah.
Social media these days.
Do you think social media helps, or do you think it's a hindrance?
Both, isn't it? Depends on what side of the fence you sit on. It's the same with our day-to-day job, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes social media is brilliant. You can identify somebody or something. Other times it's the worst thing in the world, isn't it? Because you can compromise your investigation. Yeah. It's used responsibly across all platforms. It's great.
It's all right.
You know,
Yeah.
like you guys doing the fireworks and stuff. Connects people, but it can also be used to, on the negative side as well.
But a lot of people don't like what we do, but we're actually some of the better ones. I'd like to think, really.
So we think, eh?
Should not be forgotten.
Outright rude, man.
We'll let you views on that one.
Right.
Let us remember every single life lost, including around 12,000 Palestinians who gave their lives. Today, we see a live genocide played out.
We could obviously diss our own bad videos.
We need.
Doesn't seem to be as many people as what there usually is on a turnout, so maybe that's got something to do with Remembrance Day. I'm not too sure.
Their lives meant something. They are just as valuable as each and every one of ours. We promised never.
That's a devastating statehand. It's meant to cut through the noise. This kind of statement isn't just emotionally powerful, it's strategically placed to push moral authority. Quick context. Under international humanitarian law, targeting civilians is a war crime. Whether you're aligned with the cause or not, this moment is raw, powerful, and calculated to rally support. Hook, don't skip what's coming next May. Flip your perspective.
Again. What happened to never again when it came to Vietnam? What happened to never again when it came to Iraq? When it came to Syria, or Yemen, or Congo, or Sudan, or Palestine? Why is there always a double standard? Never again means never again for all. Every single life is sacred. Every single life has importance. So I stand here today, unapologetically, standing, honouring our martyrs.
Is it like still police?
Yeah, they're a little bit more lenient.
That have been killed. And in Palestine, over 70% of women and children. We will honour all the martyrs.
From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. And you know the chant which many of you guys might have seen on the demo is 1, we are the people. 2, we won't be silent. 3, stop the bombing now, now, now. 1, 2, 2. Brothers and sisters, remember, we are not here to provoke anybody, so please, if you see anything, report it to one of the volunteers and we'll deal with it.
Did you take the other guy's details, though, when he said that he was a Nazi? No, he didn't. So this guy's having his details taken for expressing his feelings in a public place, which he has the right to do. Yeah, we have freedom of expression. You do know you don't have to give your details, mate, don't you? Yeah, you don't have to give your details, mate. You've not committed an offence. Only when you commit an offence do you have to give your details.
Mad. In future, if you're not committed to defence, you don't have to give your details, yeah.
What's your postcode there, sir? One uniform echo, yeah? You've got a contract number, Michael? Got an email address?
Just going to move away while he gives some details. But yeah, he's now being stopped for doing exactly the same thing that a protester just done to DP. I didn't see them go over and get his details. But now, because someone's made a comment against the protest, they're now having their details taken. You can see how, like, the two-tier policing works. Like, why people have got a problem with it.
Okay. So see where it comes from your point of view.
But you didn't go and take the other guy's details when he come and told you about someone calling him a Nazi and actually restricting his right to a lawful activity. Okay. But this guy's expressed himself, which we had a conversation about Article 10, didn't we? And that being part of your human rights, which is freedom to expression. This gentleman's done that, and you're unlawfully taking his details.
Well, you don't know the allegation, do you?
I do. I just heard what you said to him.
What you said?
He made a comment towards the protesters.
Okay, and that's all you know, don't you?
Right.
You only know a small bit of information.
It doesn't matter. It can't be any worse than calling someone a Nazi.
It does.
It can't be any worse than calling someone a Nazi. Two-tier policing in action as always.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Yeah.
Can I ask what you said, sir? Do you mind me asking what you said?
I can't even remember what I said. Something about Muslims.
Right, okay.
But I was sort of saying it more or less under my breath, really. I wasn't saying it to anybody.
Yeah.
You're allowed your own opinion, yeah.
But the thing is, I mean, this country, it's gone down the toilet. It really pisses me off. I mean, I'm from London originally, you can tell from there.
Yeah, I'm not from here.
And I was sent here by the council because they don't house people like me, because I'm white and British. They'll house every other that comes to this country. I'm sent to Birmingham. I mean, I don't mind it here.
It's quite a nice city, yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. But this thing on Remembrance Sunday, I mean, that's just pissing people off.
They were speaking. They were literally. I just dropped a shot.
I think that's why the council on it.
Legal breakdown time. Section 4A of the Public Order Act, 1986, covers intentional harassment, alarm, or distress. But here's the kitchen tent matters. If a comment was mumbled under breath, was there intent? This is where things get gray. Is it about the words, or who said them? Let me know in the comments. Is this a fair arrest or a power play?
In their speech, they were using Remembrance Sunday and playing off that.
I think that's why the council honour it, because you see, these protests, they have to get permission from the council, right? So the council would have been the ones, the local authorities are the ones that have actually signed this off today. So you've got to ask yourself, do the police, do things like the local council and the authorities purposely do it, trying to drive a wedge between people in society and get people's backs up?
My MP is Mahmood. Is it Shabana Mahmood?
Yeah.
I've written to her before about various things. They don't care. She's a Muslim. She don't care.
Are you going to go and have a word with the protesters about calling us Nazis? I know, but we reported it before. It was reported before, and you didn't want to do nothing because he's a white British man. You now want to go do something about it. It's so disgusting what you're doing to me. He's an elder gentleman, and you're embarrassing him in the street. Here we are. For the sake of the viewers, this is the two-tier policing that we have here in the UK. Protesters are allowed to stand and call white British people Nazis, but the minute this guy expresses his Article 10, wow.
Section 4A.
You're arresting him for Section 4A.
They called me a Nazi.
We've got PC 21230 and a PC 20661. I've just arrested this gentleman for no apparent reason. He didn't breach any peace. He didn't agitate nobody. But when we were blocked from filming, we were called Nazis and fascists. We reported it to you guys and you didn't want to do nothing about it. If you need anything as evidence, sir, you'll be able to find us on YouTube. We can also hold these liable for not taking the first report of.
Yeah, right then. I'll put you on to the solicitors as well. You've got all evidence of what you.
Oh, I have. We have. It was on. It was on camera.
Show the officer there.
But did you? You didn't have nothing on camera for him. But you didn't have nothing on camera. I am.
If you've got evidence of those guys saying.
But you don't have any evidence of him doing nothing. What do you have?
I'm not going to talk about this
you don't.
to you, am I?
Because you don't.
But what I'm saying is, if you've got something to report.
Because you don't.
You know where Lloyd's house is.
You know. No offence, but you lot are a bunch of scumbags, man.
I'm trying to give you some.
You're a bunch of scumbags. Your advice, I don't want your advice. Your advice is the last advice I'd take. You're a bunch of scumbags.
As well, man.
Yeah, take the poppy off, man. You're a disgrace. Take the poppy off. Take it off.
I'm not a disgrace.
You are. You're a disgrace. Sarge, listen to what's happened today, yeah? We're filming, exercising our lawful right to do so. Someone's got in our face, blocked us and called us fascists and Nazis. We've reported that to you and showed you exactly the people that done that.
One thing I'm going to say to you, chaps, anything you're about to say to me now, you've lost the moral high ground because you've told me to take a poppy off.
I've lost the moral high ground. I've lost it.
Listen to what I've got to say.
Don't point at me.
My flesh.
Don't point at me. Don't point. It's unprofessional. Don't point at me.
So did mine.
Died in World War One.
Yeah. And what about maybe his? What about his family that may have done the
I wear
same?
my popper with pride.
Yeah. Do you?
So none of you.
But you don't arrest. You don't arrest him with pride. Don't stop pointing at me as well, Sergeant.
Point at you.
Don't point at me. Oh, you look very angry, Sarge. You look very angry. Look at that angry face. Yeah, take it off. You're a disgrace, man. You're a disgrace. I didn't say you wasn't. What are you on about? What are you on about?
And any more off any of you, I will lock you up for obstructing police. You understand me?
Obstructing police for talking. You can move away. Go on, lock the van.
It's all right. Step away, DP. Step away. Step away, because it's on camera. Then it's on camera. We've stepped away. 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 Why are you still going on? You've asked us to step away. You've asked us to step away. That's what we've done.
We stand where we want. We've stepped back. It's you who's going to be shamed.
If that's a Section 4A, what he's written into his breath, what that guy did to me.
We've stepped back.
You choose and pick what you want to do. Two-tier police and that is fine.
We've just been abused, mate, and you have done nothing about that. Nothing at all.
We've stepped back.
But you just arrested an elderly man. Disgraceful. And you want to tell me, you're telling me you're doing a good service? You're telling me that you're doing a good service for your country?
Oh, angry! Oh!
Look at that look on his face, look at that.
Oh, talking to Rob.
You're a disgrace, DP. You're a disgrace, DP, apparently.
What, you can't drive off there? Are you a good driver?
I thought you were specialist drivers.
Yeah, you're specialist drivers.
You're only asking us to move back.
You know what I mean? Sort your attitude out.
Think about whether you're really... Yeah, look at you. Pathetic. Pathetic. So, as you just see there, male's been arrested on Section 4A for not really a lot. Nothing happened. But as you see at the beginning of this, we went and asked police about where we stand about being called Nazis and fascists, and they didn't want to answer. So I'm going to bring this back as and when, people.
Is on Remembrance Day. Why don't they just leave it for the day?
He made a comment under his breath. He made a comment under his breath about them protesting on Remembrance Day, and they arrested him on Section 4A. Now, 15 minutes before that, we were filming the protest, and they got in our face so we couldn't film, and were calling us Nazis and fascists. So we went to report that to the police. They wouldn't even go over and take details. But when that elderly gentleman uses his Article 10 of Freedom of Expression, it's Human Rights Act, he's been arrested on Section 4A. So once again, there's a clear two-tier policing going on in this country, and I think it doesn't just come down to thing, but I feel like they're also targeting people on their religious beliefs. So if you're a Muslim, you're allowed to speak out, but if you're a Christian man and you're talking, they'll move you on. And I've got videos and videos of where preachers like yourself are being moved on for doing what's your right. You're allowed to spread the word of Jesus, right?
Saying, you know, from the land to the river to the sea, which is the very genocidal thing that they're speaking against the Jewish people. So, you know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
As I said, they don't want to stir the vote.
But the man's right.
If you've got 364 of a day, just have a day off.
Yeah.
But anyway, enjoy your day. God bless you.
On the Facebook page.
Well, we've got to remember that behind it, that there is an Islamic agenda, and they don't believe in national states. They believe in they don't believe in national states. They believe in the Nation of Islam.
Yeah.
And so ultimately, you know, that's the downside. They don't believe in national identity like Remembrance Sunday.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
It's a shame.
Which is a shame, you know. It's sort of.
But we'll leave you anyway to do what you're doing. Enjoy yourselves. God bless. So that copper got really triggered. I'm going to carry on taking a walk round. We were going to follow the march, but we seem to have lost it because it's very diluted today for a protest that usually has quite a few people. No one seems to have turned out for Remembrance Sunday. So does that prove my point that actually these people just go out for something to say, I went a day out, oh, we found it, they're here in the train station. So I've actually found it just as I was about to drop this. I found them. They're in the train station, where once again Network Rail have facilitated them to protest in the train station. They get the permission all the time from. So here it is now.
In the middle of a war zone, they are fending for themselves. Imagine if that was your child. Imagine if your child was left unattended.
So they're in here again.
What about the children in place now? Think about that children, they're not unattended. They're unattended in a war zone. Many have lost limbs. There was one child I read about. In the first airstrike, she lost her limbs. In the second, she lost both her parents. And she lived to a third airstrike, and sadly, in the third airstrike, she lost her life. A child. Where is the justice for these children? And even though...
Can I get your collar number?
22757.
What's yours, pal?
26405.
Because did you report the report that we made to you?
Yeah.
It did?
Yeah.
Is there a report number or something I can have for that?
We can't generate one at the moment.
So how would I get that?
If you're willing to pass us your details,
Yeah.
contact number, address, email address,
Yeah.
we can fill it out, we can make contact with you at a later date.
So you want my details? So you want my details for that? How far do you reckon it's going? You're not going to take it very far, will you?
It's not up to us, we're victim-led as an organisation. If you're willing to make a complaint and stand up in a room of court,
so why
provide evidence.
Yeah, so why was the one male arrested on the spot?
Okay, we can't discuss that because it's a separate offence.
But there was an offence committed before that you wasn't willing to arrest
I'm
someone.
telling you now, is in order for us to pursue it,
Yeah.
we need your name, your contact number, your address, your email address. You're willing to comply with the investigation, to make a statement at a later date, and go from there.
But you didn't do any. But you didn't do any.
Those details, we can't take reports.
But you didn't do this with the other male. So I'm just wondering. But you didn't.
You're not there at the moment, are you?
No, but I was at the time.
Okay, we are doing that with the male. Okay, we can't discuss any more with you because he's an adult and he's over 18.
Now, I mean, the person that would have had to have made a report about that guy to have been offended.
Okay, you're not aware of who that person is.
Yeah.
Okay, and what inquiries we've made.
You didn't. I was stood there.
Okay, I'm telling you we are.
But you didn't.
You don't want to believe that.
There's
There's been a period of time since then and since now where you haven't been here. Inquiries have been made in that time.
In that time.
Okay.
But you didn't when we made a report.
Okay, so you walked away from us. If you want to
He didn't. He was still stood there.
You're the one reporting it. Do you want to give us your name, your contact number, your email address?
I'm sure he reported it.
Okay, we will take it.
I'm sure he reported it.
You reported it to us.
I'm sure you were the victim, right?
Okay, right, both of you listen now, because we have got a job to do. If you're willing to give us your names, your contact numbers, your addresses, your email addresses, okay, and stand up in a court of law.
Give your email. You only need to give an email.
Listen, I'm talking now.
Excuse me. Don't have to speak to me like that, yeah?
We will take it. However, if we don't...
And there it is, the final crescendo. The speaker suspects the police are gearing up for obstruction charges, a common tactic when public order laws feel too soft. You can feel the paranoia rising, but is it paranoia or pattern recognition? This moment sums it all up. Two-tier policing, selective enforcement, and a brewing storm of distrust. Call to action. Drop a commentar. We watching justice unfold, or something else entirely.
I don't have those details.
So you only need an email?
No.
Yeah, you do. I've done this before. You only need a contact address. At this point, at the moment, you only need a contact address. That's not true.
It is true.
It's not true.
Okay, so how...
I can prove a video on my phone right now from one of your sergeants that that's not true.
Who am I putting down as the victim of crime?
You can put Bob if you want, and I'll give you a number.
So this is the last I'm going to tell you now, because we have got a job to do, and at the moment you're interrupting that job. Okay? I need your name, your date of birth, your phone number, your contact number, and your address.
It's funny. I'm going to go. I'm going to go, because you're obviously getting down the obstruction. You're going down the obstruction route. Yeah, I know, but it's funny. It's funny how you were happy to have a conversation when there were no difficult questions, and now there's difficult questions. You'll yeah, walk away, walk away. At least you're not wearing a poppy. I'll give you your credit.
Where's their badge numbers as well? Not identifiable, are they?
There you are, people. As you can see, it was perfectly alright to stand around and talk when we were being nice and there were no difficult questions. The minute I'm asking them about their conduct and why they're not following with all reports and they're being very two-tier, you can see that they're going down the route of trying to say that we're obstructing, and they're looking for an arrest. They've probably radioed through and said if they bug any of you, just nick them for obstructing. So I'm going to leave this video here, people. Once again, it shows the two-tier policing and how disgusting they are, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I will still be filming in Birmingham, so do share, like and subscribe. I'm near the 100k mark, so if everyone that watches this video could give me a sub, it would be much appreciated. And as I say, I'll see you on the next one. Much love, God bless, and peace out.